Since there isn't music and I started without it, I'll make music. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's the music. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. All right. While we wait for some people to show up, got so used to Demetrius being on live right now, I kind of was sitting there staring at my phone and like messing around on the game here, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, Demetrius isn't on, and I guess I should be on right now. I'll go ahead and take that 12 o'clock spot that I like to take, and yeah, so here we are. Let's fix that really fast. Okay, so let me find my channel, and I'm gonna reach off into the unknown world there, the distance. Grab myself some sour gummy bears. Freaking delicious, delicious sour gummy bears. Alright. And pull up our chat screen. There it is. Okay. So, I guess while we wait for some people to come on in, because some people are probably not expecting me to start so early after the past couple weeks here, but, and also, I think European time should be changing pretty soon if it hasn't already, so they should be back to their typical time difference from us. So there's Tim. Welcome, Tim. Hello, hello. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Start a Q&A or poll. Let viewers ask questions or weigh in on a topic. Oh, that's interesting. I don't care about that right now. Alrighty. Well, the chat thing there is all asking me if I wanted to start a poll or something. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that right now. Oh, I hope you're having a good day today on Easter. Hope you're hanging out with family and friends or whatever you like to do for Easter. So, we got family out. We're going to have family over for my little sister and her family for dinner later. My little brother and his family are here visiting. And, yeah. So, going to pour myself a glass here. All right. Set that aside until I need to pull that out and give a little how to do on that. All right. Not bad. I don't think I'd ever really spend my own money on it. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Same here too. Right on, right on. So, today I've got something a little special. As you can see, I have like no need for anything in the city right now. Like, it will grow obviously as time goes on here and as I'm building, but currently I have no need for anything on the city here. So what we're gonna do is have a little bit of fun today. And if you read the title is building a new highway in a race to create fun. And then I put a little bit of a hint in the title for what I'm going to be doing today. And today we are going to be, let's go into this view here, this wonderful view. Today we're going to be taking a break from our typical city building that we've been doing, getting into, you know, some of our business districts over here recently, fixing up our industrial zones here so that they can be more efficient and there can be good travel between them and like the port and trains and stuff like that. So we also then a couple weeks ago, I think it was, yeah, we built this the airport here. So that was a actually pretty nice build. I love the way this turned out, just kind of using basic assets and then a few of the airport assets in there. It doesn't really allow it to grow as an airport or anything like that, but I still think it looks freaking damn good. So but yeah, we're going to be taking a break from all this. We'll be coming back to this next time we get back into Westwood. I want to complete this section here and just kind of finish this off and stuff like that. But that's not today's plan. Today's plan is to go ahead and go across the other river over there, and we're going to finally cross the other river. We're going to go ahead and take ourselves a flying path over here. And so finally what we're going to do is we're going to cross this river here and work on this side of the map. I mean, I haven't done anything over here. I've been wanting to. I've had a bunch of different ideas. They get changed. I've done stuff, changed my mind, ended up doing stuff over here, and things like that. So today we're finally going to stick with one of my initial plans, my initial goals, and we're going to build a highway on this side. This is where we're going to start. We're going to build a highway across this side. I have this really great idea that David Deeney gave me last week to build a really cool on and off ramp. We're going to utilize that here. We're going to take that space where I build the on and off ramp. We're going to just kind of give it back. Like, we're going to use it for the on and off and stuff like that. But we're going to give a lot of it back to nature. We are going to use it for some things and stuff like that. But it's mostly going to be just kind of taken over. We'll throw some rocks in there and stuff like that. And that'll be right here where that will happen. Then the highway, what we're going to do is we're going to connect it in over here, have our, whatever our intersecting connections, whatever. It's mostly going to be, I like to use the tunnels here in my build, just using tunnels. It worked out a lot better than trying to do overpasses, especially having the trains and these two rock mountain cliff things here and stuff like that. Plus, with the little area here that I gave to the cabins, it helped to kind of take away from like making it too, with the road over being, it's just too much with the road over there and stuff like that. So then what we're going to do is bring the highway this direction along that kind of like yellow line you see in the grass there, cross on over. It's going to go just past this road right here and land. Eventually, once we build onto the map and we keep the map going, we're going to take another square this direction so that highway will continue on that way, and everything like that. But this is going to change up a little bit. We'll get some new roads, or we'll set the roads up a little bit differently. We're going to move a few things around to try to make it work. If we don't move things around, nothing's going to work over here. I won't be able to make the roads happen, anything like that. So, I mean, that's the plan for today. And then as long as we get there, we're going to do something extra special in this area here. In fact, if I don't get to this today, I'm going to try and if I have to take the episode a little long today until like Valley starts at my time, 3 p.m., I will, because I got something extra special cooked up for over here, and I really want to utilize this idea. So once we get there, though, if anybody has any ideas of what it might possibly be, let me know, because the title has some hints. And so anyway, first of all, hey, Swamatron, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Dang. Nice. All right, so first of all, we're going to start off just getting rid of this. We don't need this giant roundabout there anymore. This is actually going to take this road and just continue on straight now. Only need to take it up a little bit of a distance for now. It's eventually oops, I need to do something here. It's eventually going to get messed around. No chat text? Oh, man. Yeah. It has been a long time since seeing you in the chat here for sure. I don't think I've actually been able to catch any of your lives for a while either. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to get Primrose up here. Alright. Just kind of end it there. Like I said, the map ends here. We can't do anything past this. And so, yeah, we just can't do too much here. I don't want to make it like, I don't know the best way to explain it. I don't want it to like just dead end right there and make it look like a lot of times people do in their maps where the city just stops there. Went back to school for engineering? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's cool. Good luck on that, man. That's awesome. All right. And, but yeah, we'll figure out something so it doesn't look so stale and dead-ended there and everything in the future. For now, since we've got this across, what we need to do now is focus on getting the overpass and everything built right here for this highway. So this is where, like I said, David Rodini gave me a great idea. We were doing something over here last week. Where is it? This one here. I made this like kind of janky diamond overpass on-off ramp thing here. And he said, well, what if you took that and brought the on and off ramps down through the center? So I worked on that this week. I've figured out a nice looking overpass for that. And it actually ends up working out pretty decently. So we're going to go ahead and go back down to our small roads to start with, to the asymmetrical 3-lane. This is working out great for this. And let's see, where's a good spot for this? Probably... trying to remember how I had some things built through here, and I need to make sure I have enough room for everything. So I think I'm going to just take the asymmetrical 3-lane right here. Just give it its shortest distance it'll allow. Wait, I should make sure I match it. So 300, 300. That way I don't have any like one side shorter than the other there. Then we're gonna, oh, I have to reverse those. That's not gonna work out. I need the 2 going out and 1 going in. So then, let's see, you'll do this. And I'm going to try to make sure I do this as even as possible. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to come off of this 5th one. And then do the same thing over here. That way, I get a nice little even thing right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Change direction on this one. Now we've got that part in. Now we can go ahead and I'm going to continue using the single lane right here because this is just the bridge going over for the moment. I think that should work. Yes, okay. I want it close, but I don't want it like, you know, stupid close to where it doesn't work, obviously. I think I could just match everything now. All right, let's fix this. Okay. So I just did single lane. Like I said, it's a 4-lane highway that I'm running through here, but at this point I want the lanes to kind of diverge and then come back together. So let's see, go to freeform here. Oh, I'm gonna have to get the roads finished up before, or else it'll give me funky roads there. I gotta do that. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and figure out. I'm going to do the 4-lane 2-way. So I want to get, there we go, find a nice centered spot here. And I'll take out what I need to take out, obviously. I'm going to bring this about there. I think that's good. And now I can go ahead and work on these lanes in a minute when I get over here and adjust as I need to. This side, let's find the center here. Actually, I'm gonna go right there, give it a upwards, go for the incline now. So I gotta go over this little wall here. I like that wall, I think it's kind of cool. I said I gotta get it to go up, up, up. Ah, no, don't hurt the wall, don't hurt the wall. Maybe just like distance too short. I don't think that's too short. I think you're just on crack. Let's go with a straight shot right there and see what it does. There we go. Because I knew that was where it was needed to land. Just vanilla. Well, hello. I'm on time this week. Yeah. Yeah, we don't keep time here. Today we're just gonna have some fun. So. Have all kinds of fun. I mean, Valley doesn't come on until 3. I don't think anybody else is planning on running live today. Demetrius didn't go live today, so that's why I went on a little earlier than I have been. Well, yeah, because he's been kind of doing this thing. So yeah, we're going to have some fun today. A little Easter Sunday fun day. All right. Hopefully this looks good. Let's take a look at this really fast. Make sure it's not super wonky over here. This is what it did when I did the build previously in my test. It's exactly what I was kind of expecting. Once I hit the water, for it to give it a little bit of a rise. Alright, that should work out just fine. So like I said, once I buy this next square, then that highway is going to kind of continue on, and I'm probably connect it back in over to that highway or something like that. I don't know yet about the future of that, but for now, it's going to connect in here. And so this is all going to get changed up too. But I want to finish this up. The ends of this highway are inconsequential to this getting done first, so take a little bit of this away. And I think at this point what I need to do is go with freeform to you okay over there, little scrappy dog? Yeah, weird little cough there, huh? Did you get something in your throat? Silly doggy. Dog had a weird cough going on. He's like, ah, ah, ah. All right, let's see. He's better now, in case you're wondering. Freeform. Let's go ahead and get our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get our match here. You know what? I did go down the center of that. This should actually work out better this way. Yes, much better, much better, much better. Okay, let's reverse this. Then we're going to get our... Oh, I gotta fix that, duh. Okay, alright. Now we need to go this direction. It's gonna be a little harder here because I have the curve going on. But we will see. Finishing up the last picture. Nice. So you go back to this 2-lane one. Freeform. Oh, a did work out. That was a lot better than I anticipated. No, in my test build, that was a little wonky, and I must have, like, I did something right, obviously. I mean, I can't complain about that. Alright, we'll fix this. Then we need to go to this with the straight tool. Fix that. Nice. Alright, so this is based on, like, this is my interpretation of David Rodini's idea. So when he does get in here, I will have to come back here and show him this, you know, unless we're here already still building it. But as you can see, what I did is I brought the highway in. It's a two-way, one-way, you know, one piece, two-way highway. And then I split it for this so that they could have the exits and the entrance to the highway proper on there. And then you got, of course, because of that, the 1 to 2, your lane mathematics and everything work out properly in here. If anybody's going to continue on, they're of course going to stay in the right-hand lane and just continue on. And then anybody getting on the freeway or highway, whatever you want to call it, will get on right there. So this is working out really well. And yeah, I think this is where I'm going to leave that on the build for this. Okay. So we'll come back to this in a moment. We're going to make this area look absolutely gorgeous. I just want to finish the highway off so that we can, I mean, I could hit play right now. It's not going to do any damage, but I want to go ahead and finish these highways off, get this little area dealt with, because this is part of the reason I'm not hitting play. I have to move a few things around here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to build a new road, which means I have to take somebody's house away, and it kind of sucks, but straight. I think I was using 4 lanes. Yep. So taking this house away, and then I'm going to build the road down here. Yeah, right there is probably best. Then what I can do is this. Now I can take the couple of things that are in the way, the firehouse, the police station, just put the firehouse over here just in case. I know I'm going to have to move shit around here in a second, so. This is, okay, that's just regular commercial, regular. I've got this, the crematorium. Needs to move. This needs to move. That bus station's going to have to move in a moment. But first, I need to do this. We're going to go ahead and continue on with this road. Like that. Now I can move the bus station. As you can see, I did this. This part was such a pain in the butt, trying to figure out everything and make it all work. So I moved the bus station over just space, basically, so I could do this. But so I could continue to make the road what I want it to be. But before I could do that, I had to go in here, drag each of these back over here. And there we go. That is going to make some of these buses go a little weird in a moment here. Some of them are even going to want to use this highway. But now we can go back to upgrading. This needs to move. Let's go ahead and just put this over here. Actually, this side will be fine. Then we're going to connect this road in. This will be the way for this area to get on and off the highway for now. Like, this is totally what I'm going to do until the future comes, and then we'll like continue that overpass over, make a little interchange, not interchange, but like an on-off ramp or something. I don't know yet. For now, this is perfect. It works out wonderful. So how does it handle traffic? Are you talking about the highway? It handles traffic really good. Oh, if you're talking about this handles traffic really well too, actually. And as you see, once we get to the later part of this build, there's going to be a ton of traffic going through here. And in fact, once I get this done, let's move these back really quick. Once I get the freeway down, you'll start seeing people using it almost immediately, which is pretty cool. Get this back over here. Then we're going to go ahead, add in, businesses back to this area. It doesn't get too busy that it, like, just, you know, I couldn't have businesses on the street right here. I'm just going to have a little. I want them there also to kind of transfer the power over once that happens, too. For now. Oh, cool. It's already touching. I don't need to do nothing. I was hoping I didn't have to. So let's get back over onto this side now. What we're going to start with is this side, the easiest side to come on and off of. Just kind of pick a spot and then do the same. I think just right onto the bridge should be all right. Oh, no. I'll go right before the bridge a little bit. That way we can do our lanes right about here, I think. Oops. All right. So now I got a few people here. Before we go on, let's talk about what I've got in my glass today. Woo! So today, I actually got something my younger brother brought out while he came out to visit. This is Jack Daniel's Rye. It's a Tennessee blend. A straight rye whiskey, I should say, not a blend. I don't know why I said blend. I'm an idiot. Anyway, Tennessee straight rye. Usually that's just basically like a 90% or more of just rye grain for it. So every once in a while they'll have like a corn in there and they still can call it like a straight rye. But it's actually pretty decent. It's got hints of like a nice, like a kind of a vanilla and a honey in there. Maybe like a vanilla cookie almost in the smell. So then that's pretty good. I like the scent of it. I'm not really a big person with Jack Daniels. I don't normally drink Jack Daniels. This is actually pretty good as far as that goes. So, the flavor, it definitely has, I want to say like there's like, maybe that's where I get the vanilla cookie from, is the flavor. It's like got a vanilla cookie in there, but then there's like almost like a leather behind it. I don't know how else to explain it. And I know leather doesn't sound like something everybody eats or anything. Nobody eats leather. We eat beef, but if you were ever a kid and you ever had a baseball glove, like I was a kid and I would have a baseball glove, I'd be out playing baseball with my friends or on a team or whatever. And as a kid, you're not even thinking about it. You're just like chewing on one of the little leather laces. If you've ever done anything like that, then you would know the taste of leather. And that's how I kind of get able to like say that, but like I said, it's like a vanilla cookie with some leather, maybe a little bit of that honey, that flavor in there for sure. I mean, rye has a specific kind of way of tasting and stuff like that, so it's definitely a pretty good. I'm not, like I said, I'm not big on normal Jack Daniels, but I would probably buy this again for sure. I'd give that a good 7 out of 10. Yeah, Yeah, 7 out of 10 for that. So let's see. I'm going to bring this highway. I got to split the highway off again. So let's do this. Go back to freeform. We're going to go to this section. We're going to kind of do what I just did before. We'll go off of here a little bit. Oh, it's wanting to save. There we go. And since there's a curve, it's going to be a pain in the butt, but try to match it. Alright, so now, because this is what's going to split here in a moment, so let's go ahead and bring it. I want to give it a little bit of a turn. I don't want it to be straight right here for some reason. My brain just doesn't like it being straight. I just want a nice little turn right there. Then this one, I think what I'm going to do is take this. Come in on the freeform tool, and then take that and switch back up like that. Now at this point, I'm able to connect in my other road. Nope, freeform, stay there. That's what I want. There we go. Nope, I did that wrong. Why does it gotta be... Let's try this. Maybe because it's coming off of the freeform tool, it's just not giving me like... Oh, no, it did it. It worked this time. Okay. It didn't feel like it was giving me the proper thing there for a moment for some reason. Okay, so now what I want to do is, like I said, I'm going to do this with tunnels because they just worked out better. Alright, now we'll get it back under here. And like I said, it kind of just, it helps to have, like, you know, you got the train track running through there, but I don't have like overpasses and stuff running through here. And there's already enough with the highway going through, the freeway, the other road and stuff, that I just want to keep this as close to what it is as possible without having to give it too much of anything else. So now with that coming in and letting them back on, now I've got to... Shoot, I think I might have messed myself up here. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe... Back to freeform. Nope, don't connect to any of that. That's close to what I envisioned. Alright, yeah, I can deal with that. I could do that, okay. It's close. I'm gonna have to just fix a couple things that I don't like this. Make that a single lane there. And we'll get our lane mathematics fixed here really quick. Since that's a regular freeway, we need our 4 lanes. Upgrade. So we've got our proper lane mathematics. That is good to go. We can hit play, and really quickly here, you're going to start seeing people taking this highway. So all the way over here, this should all start building up pretty soon. Excuse me, building up pretty soon. So let's keep an eye on this for just a moment. Somebody is already using it. I knew if I just looked at it for just a second, boom, they're already on it. So we can go ahead and speed this up. I want to know where they are planning on going. I know I could pull up the little like route thing, but you know, they're going to go one of two places. Yep, they are going all the way to the end. Awesome. Yay, green car. Okay, we're good. Am I back on slow? Regular speed. There we go. Regular speed. Okay. Now that I've completed the highway is completed. I've got this awesome. Ah! There's David! David, you did miss the start, and you did miss this. Remember last week we were doing the overpass, and you gave me that idea to go with the inward on and off ramps. We'll check it out. There we go. So here we are. I did the 4-lane highway coming up, and then I split it into 2 lanes, which then, of course, you know, using the lane mathematics, splits out, does the little X off ramp, and I purposely gave it 2 lanes out, 1 lane in on each side there. I should fix this. Don't want a stop sign there, or stoplight. I gave it purposely 2 lanes out, 1 lane in. Of course, they're only needing 1 lane in to get onto the freeway there, and 2 to turn. So, yeah, this worked out really well, actually. It took me a little bit of time to consider how to kind of build it together, put it together, but after messing around with a couple of ideas, this is where I went, and I really like this one. Hey, Brad, welcome. What's up? It's got to be like, I don't know, 5 in the morning there, 6 in the morning now? Did you just stay up all night? So, anyway, there's our finished product. I'm going to call this the X-Wing Overpass, unless there is an actual name for it. I kind of like that. But what I did with this is I wanted to use this area to kind of keep it as natural as possible through here. So when I was doing my test build, I went around. I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do a lot of building in this. Actually, what I got to do is come up here a little bit. I didn't want to do a lot of buildings around here and stuff like that. This side of the river, I want to try to use as little as possible, but with as much interesting stuff as possible. And 6:45. Oh my goodness. That's like, I'm on my way, almost getting ready to go to work at that point. Like, I'm probably pulling up to the job, getting ready to start pulling my tools out. So let's see here. I'm a machine. So I'm going to go with since I'm coming off of 6 lane, I'm going to go with our regular medium road here. Go with the freeform tool. And I'm doing this on purpose because I need this to be here in order for everything else to function. This I'm going to take out this way. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Nope. I was looking at it wrong. So I need this to go this way for now. And I'm going to end this there, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do at the end of this road yet. Like, I have stuff going on over here that we're going to hopefully get to. I swear to God, if we don't get to it, I'm going to be so upset, because it's so fun. It's just like one of the funnest parts of this build I was doing this week. So I better get there. I'm just so mad if I don't. There's this. I'm going to turn this one way up here. I want this to just get away from that highway. And then I'm going to take this down here because eventually this road needs to come down here. I'm gonna figure out how to fix this spaghetti jumble and connect it into this side and stuff like that too. So eventually. I had something I worked on a while back, but it just turned it even more spaghetti, and it didn't really look all that good, so. Oh, you know what? Syrup. That is something I'm trying to put I was trying to get that out there. It has like almost like a syrup flavor behind it too, like a Mrs. Butterworth's almost or something. Okay, so now that I've got that, I'm just going to do a single lane here. Right in the center. Oops, straight. Will you stop where I want you to stop, you son of a bitch? I just want you to go to one place. Oh, and of course you gotta give me trouble, huh? That's... Fine. That's what we'll do then. Okay, so... This area, like I said, I'm trying to reclaim it as much as possible, but I want to throw a couple of things in here really fast. They just kind of fit the area, make it kind of like... you know when you're traveling and you come to a nice off-ramp and then it's nice, you know, there's trees and stuff everywhere, but there are a few buildings you notice around. Well, in my neck of the woods, you could say, a lot of times those usually end up being like forestry buildings, fire service buildings, things like that need to be out there in case of emergencies and things like that. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking with this little section of this build. You're out here, Vanilla. See you. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. So this section of the build, I wanted to put this in and kind of make it like this is the park maintenance building. Get this over as far as I can right there. I'm doing this on purpose up against the road. I wanted this too, this effect. This was part of my build. I just thought it looked cool. You'll see where I go with it here in a moment. We're going to put the trees. We'll make it look really good. So then... Like I said, this is all about like kind of an emergency services type of thing. So we're going to put our fire helicopter depot in. Then we're going to come over here to our roads and find the road maintenance depot. We're going to pop that in right here. Oh my gosh. Really? I just need to go like slightly longer, I guess. Alright, so we'll take that. That's where I was. So I just need to go... I think right there should be fine. That should allow me to get the maintenance depot in there. Beautiful, it did. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so like I said, this is like, you know, basically think of it as like a forestry department, emergency services out there. This is gonna look, you'll see why in a second. But that's what I wanted out of this. And of course, they're gonna start sending out services to helping out the area and stuff too, which is good, especially with the parks thing there. It helps out increasing the parks and all that, like making them better. And you'll see why that's necessary over here soon enough. Oh, water. Just go ahead and grab off of... Shoot. Alright, we're just going to give them their own... I can't give them their own... Darn it. I guess I'm just going to have to grab off of this water line for now. As unrealistic as that is, that's what we're going to do. But what I can do, as far as power goes, is throw one of these in. That way they get their power, they have water from at source, I guess. The only reason I have to connect the pipe in is because I have to give them sewage, and I don't want to have to run like a sewage pipe off over into the river or a big plant somewhere on this side. So, yeah. We'll deal with it like that. All right, so now we've got that all set up. Let's go ahead and start having a little bit of fun with this area. So we're going to go over here, hit our decorative stuff. We're going to start off with our rocks. And since we have these already in the city, these were already in the map, I'm going to go ahead and utilize that structure. Bring these in on the map over here. Just like that. And of course, we'll go ahead and grab a couple of just different random rocks. I wonder if I could fit one in here. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Oh, I saw it turn blue. I saw that. I can fit this rock. Maybe. That's only if it like... Oh, man. I know I saw it. Ah! And watch. This one tiny spot. Yep. It's going to overgrow onto the highway there, so it's totally useless. Damn it. All right. Whatever. All right, we'll just have a little bit of fun over here with it then. Kind of get up close to the highway over here, add in a few more rocks. I think actually what's kind of fun is it does give me some collision. Like I can combine rocks and stuff, which is kind of cool. But I do want to make sure that I make it look as natural as possible. So you want stuff, you know, a little bit further away as well. We'll throw in a little bit of this. Alright. So far, so good. Now we got to kind of like focus on what we're going to have to do over here. And that, I might have to move that windmill too. So, what I need to do is first of all, go ahead and mess around with the level here. So, oops. That's my target. Turn the strength all the way up. Change the target, fix this side out. There we go. Now, let's see, I want to just soften this up out here so it's not so harsh off of the side. I'm not going to go the whole way, just right here though where I'm working with. All right. I guess I can't do too much there. I can make this come off a little cleaner. Bring that in. All right. Looking good. So basically the way I look at it is the hill was coming down and they had to cut it out and then to make the highway and their little station area here. You know, what else would look really good here, I think? No, you know what? No, nothing else. I think this is fine. Just like that. That's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead. I want to do a little more with the rocks. Come on, there you go. Saving, so it's giving me a problem there, hassle. Then let's go with some smaller rocks. Too bad Jen's not here right now. She'd be just as happy as a clam, wouldn't she? Rocks galore. Gonna restart. Oh, okay. No problem, man. Just figure I'll throw a couple of small ones around. Like I said, we want this to kind of have some continuity. So, let's throw a couple of these. I don't like the look of that one. I like this one. And that one. Okay. I think again, if Jen was here, she'd be like more rocks, but I think I have enough for the moment. We might see. Maybe it'll be places with some rocks, but yeah. We'll go with this. So now let's go ahead and drop some foliage down. I think we'll start off with some vegetation, just a couple of random ones. Don't tell me that. Just put some foliage down. Some foliage. I need foliage. Trying to be slightly random about it. Of course it shrinks, so now I could fit one in there. Come on. I saw you. There you go. Let's change this up. We'll go with these little ones here. It already has that. What am I doing? Alrighty. Maybe... Why won't you let me put something there? Jerks. God. Alright. Now I guess we'll put in some trees. But I'm gonna go... Turn the strength up. Let's just frickin' drop trees like nutballs here. We'll add trees in a minute where I want them, but I'm gonna do like a generic... boom type of thing here. Nope, we don't need any of those. These for sure. These. Made this super forested. Super forested. Alright. Grass. We'll just go nuts with the grass here. Ooh, Latanya. Yep, why not? Why not? Why not? Nom nom. You gotta chill out back there, little lady. Dog thinks she's tough. She's just a chihuahua. She's not tough. Alright. Now, I want to come in here and check this out. I think it looks freaking wonderful after it gets all filled in with trees and rocks. But this area still just needs a couple more. Nom nom, relax. Like here, where it wasn't letting me put anything else for some stinking reason. Ooh, oak trees. I don't kind of like that, but whatever. Fine. I'll sit there. Over there. I think I want oak there. That looks good. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Yeah. See, now this is what I meant. I wanted this area that was like, you know, we had to bring the highway through here. We wanted to have this little area and utilize it as best we can, but I wanted to keep it nature. You know what I mean? So here we go. We have this total nature area. We have this area that's kind of like our forestry zone. They're self-sufficient in a sense, and it's just off the highway. This is going to give fire help to any of the area here that's going to have any problems with fire. This is going to help out with parks all over the place, and this is going to help out with the roads. So, I mean, it's just like I said, I like it. The way I was building it up earlier this week, I just enjoyed what I did with it. I didn't really want to do too much. I built the highway through here, and I just couldn't really think of, like, anything else I wanted to really do with the area. I didn't want to, like, just, again, start building buildings and housing and everything else over here. I mean, I want to put a little bit over here, but I don't want it to be the only thing in this, this build. I want this to look cool like this. I like this, And as you can see, traffic is, of course, utilizing this on and off ramp here. It's using the bridge there. The reason that is because it has access to a farming community across the bridge, and then there are some housing and businesses right there too. I'll turn around and I'll show you. So we've got access to housing over there, businesses right here under the bridge. Then that crosses over, as you can see, people jumping on. They can get onto that freeway if they want. I don't know why. But then they can get over to the farming community, more housing, the industrial zone, little walking community there and such. So, yeah. Nice spot. Man, that looks freaking awesome. I almost, you know what? If it wouldn't take a screenshot of my face, I want to get a screenshot of this. I don't think it took a screenshot of my face. Heck yeah. All right. Let's get another screenshot here. You can't see me taking the screenshot on your end of things. I know it because it would pop up on there if it was. But like, it's kind of funny how the PlayStation works. Like, I'm streaming right now, but it's like if I popped up this menu for myself that I'm looking at, you aren't looking at it though. It gives me the take screenshot, save recent gameplay, start recordings, blah blah blah. Then I've got menus I can pop up that give me like the ability to, if I was changing, let's see here. What in the world? Did you see that? It like left the square over that for a weird thing. I don't know. Anyway, if I wanted to change the name on here, Robert Street, and I went here, it's not going to let you see that. Like, I have this big box in front of me now, but you still see the game and everything. It's kind of crazy. So, all right, so now, here is what I've been wanting to get to this whole freaking time. This was like something I really wanted to do. I loved it. It needed to get out there and get done. But this part here, this is where I wanted to have a little bit of fun. Because I knew the city wasn't ready for anything yet as far as building. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come in here with our land tools. Oops. And I'm going to take this spot here, and I'm going to grow this into a mountain over here, sort of. Little hill. So if anybody can figure out what I'm about to do, based on the title of the video, possibly, yeah, let me know in the comments there. I just want this to look good over here, so I'm just kind of like building this out. I don't want like, you know, a tall, just one big old boob looking mountain sitting there or something. The plans I have for this, I need it to look good, so there's that. Actually, I'm going to take and level this out just a little. Just take that strength down. All right, that looks good. I am going to mess with the face of the ground here a little bit because I have such a cool idea. So we're going to make a little more of a mountain over here. Now, I stole this idea from somebody. I did not come up with this idea. I totally took it from somebody I saw on Facebook, so I have to give the Facebook person credit. I do not remember their name, but it was all because of them that I had this idea, and I'm totally going with it now. So now this area, let's turn the strength up. Clean this into here so it goes into that hill that I made, that little hill. As you can see, I'm trying to bring that, like, I went up against the line there, and only for a moment, and that's why, like, I put the hill in over here. I put this here. You're going to see why soon, but I needed it to do that, so... Okay. So, all right, I think we could start now. So now I just need to bring... This is just the best part of this build. Seriously is. So I'm going to bring a 4-lane road up. Go freeform here. And I'm going to stop right there for the moment. All right. So here we go. This is what I've been like wanting to build so badly now. So we're going to go up here. We're going to go to our highways. And I'm going to choose the 3-lane highway with sound barrier. And then I'm going to start with, let's see here, straight line. Actually, I'm gonna put it more here. Should go with freeform instead of all these straights now that I've gone along here. So, as I was sitting there on Facebook the other day, I come across this person who's like, I built a racetrack. And I'm like, no effing way. And it looked damn good. I mean, it was so freaking cool. And I'm like, I've got to build a racetrack now. I absolutely must build myself a racetrack. So right now, this is what's going on. I use some people. He was using the 2-lane. That's why I decided on the 3-lane. I just thought the 3-lane would make a better better choice for that. But as you can see, here's our track now. I mean, I wish I could figure out how many miles it is. I wanted some elevation changes, and that's why there's like stuff like this, which kind of sucks. Ugh, I don't like that. That's just too steep there. We'll fix this. Let's see, did that do any better? That's a lot better. Alright, so I wanted a couple of elevation changes. Then I wanted to, cross the river. I thought it looked kind of cool having a track cross a river like that. Come back around, follow this little old rock wall for a minute. And of course, just, super, super basic. I didn't have to have something that was like, some crazy, crazy track or anything like that. But you'll see what some of the ideas I'm going to have here in a moment with this. How I'm going to have fun with this, make it look really good. So, in order to make this a area that people want to come to, they want to use it, to get them on the track and stuff like that, you have to put stuff up here that's going to catch them and get them on, get them on there. So, you got to trick your Sims, basically. So first of all, we're going to give a this here. Actually, I'm just going to go right there for a moment. We'll come down here to our medium roads. Let's see here. No, small roads. Let's do a 4-lane. I want to have a one-way road here, so we'll follow straight. Oh, you know what? Let's turn our snapping options on for a minute here. I need my zoning. We'll fix that in a second here. All right. So now, all right. So where is? I need to go to roads. So like I said, you got to trick them. You got to trick them. So we got to make a pit road, basically. So you have a pit road now, and the pit road needs, like I showed you there, it needs to have zoning on the side there. Then this road here, let's see, now I need to go with regular roads again for a moment. Let's go with straight shots. You know what? We're going to have like this whole little area like built up and everything. So let's actually take this out quite a ways. So we need to... How do I get them up there? This is slightly different from what I built previously. I built it a little bit alternate direction than this, but I'm trying to come up with a good way to come in here right now and not allow the people to be able to get off. Oh, I know. So yeah, there's only one way on, one way off. So they have to go up this road, then they turn right, and they are basically trapped at that point. So they have to get onto the speedway. This is a way you ensure you have vehicles driving on your racetrack in a vanilla setting. Valley, welcome, man. So in a vanilla setting, this is how you ensure you get drivers on your racetrack. So they're going to get on there, and they're going to basically be trapped. They're going to turn right, follow that in the one-way direction, and they're going to have to take your track for the whole distance until they get back here to pit road, and then they can get off at pit road again and finally continue back onto their travels. So you have to, again, trick them to get up there. So the best way to trick them, this is pit road, right? Let's get rid of this Shirley Street. This isn't going to look right. I need to change the name of this. Pit road. So there's our pit road. Boom, boom. And we're going to actually change this. We don't want Harvey Highway. Heck no. We want the Westwood Speedway. Westwood Speedway. There we go. So now it's all named the Westwood Speedway. We got pit road. We're going to fix all this to like actually work and everything too. Well, at least look like it's working, you know what I mean? So, yeah, let's see here. We got to go ahead. Now, pit road, you got to make it look like a pit area, right? So what we're going to do is go here to our parks. We're going to go up to, where is it? Or down, wherever I'm at. I got to find, oh, it's in the top. Sorry. I got to find these ones, the 6-slot carports. What you do is you run them along the pit road here. Actually, this side, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to snag a building. If I am thinking of the right, oh, there we go. It's a district office. Because we want one that looks like it's the, you know, like your, where they have the people keeping charge of the, or track of like what's going on with the laps and everything, you know, office buildings, stuff like that. So that's what that's all about right there. Even though it's an office building, it's just kind of like to help look like it's supposed to be that way, technically. So then we can go back into here and we can fill back in with our pit stuff on each side here. We'll grab this one, it'll fit in right there. So there's pit road. We got all of our pit stops, our headquarters to watch the race and laps and everything like that. Of course, we're going to set things up that'll make it look like there's cameras and other, you know, observation points out there as well. So don't worry about that. Again, that's how we trick people to come up here. So right now, you're going to start seeing people. Let's see. Let's check back on the road. At some point, since it's playing, now that we have, quote unquote, an area for people to go do stuff, their parks, you know what I mean? They're countless parks. So people are going to show up over here soon enough just to use these parks, and then they're going to get trapped in pit road. So let's bring our water lines over this way. Actually, something I want to do is we will go ahead and put one of these in. And we'll turn off our snap options. This is going to help us go a lot faster with this right now. I'll bring a line out this way. We'll adjust it as necessary in a minute. You're going to see why I have a nice wide area here. You got to make it look like a racetrack, you know? You got to make it look good. Let's get this down here. We're going to run this one all the way back down Robert Street. Get it connected in there. And as they have their own water, they should be fine. Now, as far as power goes, what I want to do is we're going to grab a couple of these. Thanks to this nice little mountaintop I built here, and we're going to get some nice power out of it. So we can drop 3 of those down. It's going to be way more than... I got something itchy. Way more than enough power for the area here. Way more than enough power for the area. So something I'm going to do that'll help jump power from them to the offices and the pits there are going to be, where is it? We're going to go in here to Park Life. Now this is how, surely can't be serious. Don't go there. It's a perfect inverted SPIU. Oh, that's a perfect inverted. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, David. And it was all thanks to your idea there that I went ahead and, like I said, this is what my original idea was, but I had to get people over here, and I wanted the highway and stuff like that. So I decided to use it, and yeah, it turned out nice. And like I didn't want a lot of stuff going on in the area, and that way I could keep traffic at a tolerable pace through there, I guess would be the best way to say that. So now we need to get people here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to use this painting tool to turn this into a park area. And so we're just going to go... basically kind of take over where all the tracks are, or the track is here. Come across. We'll follow down this way. It's probably a little wider than I need it to be, but you know, we can always shrink it down after we get everything built into the area here. So, Holly Meadows. That's not the name of it. Nope. Change this again. To the, Westwood. Can you learn how to spell, Donnie? Cheese and crackers. Westwood Speedway. Boom, Westwood Speedway. Nice. Okay, so I want to so badly put a building out in the middle of the tracks here. So I'm going to have to put a road out there, kind of, unfortunately. But it shouldn't really interfere too much. It's only going to go to one building out there. So what I want to use is, actually, I think it's in here. Yep, this building here, the mothership. And I think the mothership would look really cool, like, right here. Basically kind of a spot where it gets to view everything going on. So what we're going to do, we're going to run a road. Oops. We're going to run a road. Let's do this 2-lane road with trees. We'll do a straight line for a minute. I want to make sure I place it kind of in the right spot here. We're going to have trails and stuff going through here, walking trails and all that. So actually, this can go a little closer to the road there. Let's go grab our mothership, see if that fits. Oh yeah, that's going to be nice. So we're going to put that right there like that. We'll adjust the ground around it in a moment. That shouldn't be any issues. Now we got to go back to our road though and actually use this. Make like a wonky roundabout here, basically. That way they can kind of get to the end here and just turn around and go right back out. But I want to use the regular one now, back up here. go ahead and start our tunnel. There we go. Ooh, that actually doesn't too bad. Kind of helps the hill. We'll adjust that in a second here. We'll adjust this like kind of like wonkier spot here. But that should work out. You'll see what I'm going to do. What else we'll do with the area in here in a moment. It's going to... I think it turned out pretty good. To be honest, in my personal opinion, I thought it all turned out to be pretty good, so... We'll stick with the road, even though I can't see where it is. It's somewhere through here. We'll just do this. We'll pretend we saw where it went. So we can pretend we're going with the roads. Okay, so we're coming out here. The power will fix itself in a minute here. No worries there with that. So now that this has been set up, what I need to do is come in here back to this section. Oh! Yeah, we'll come back to that in a minute. I need to go ahead and do this first. So we're going to find our Nature Reserve main gate. So we're going to use the Nature Reserve tools in this build. I don't necessarily need any of the other stuff. It's not like your zoo tools are going to work out. The amusement park tools aren't going to work out. We could probably use, like, you know, some of these little fun ride things and stuff in this area, but they just aren't what we want. The city park tools, once again, nothing that I want to use because this is kind of up here in the hills. People are going to be at the racetrack for multiple days and stuff like that, so I feel Nature Reserve is the best choice for this, so... Thank you, David. I appreciate that. So what I want to do is I'm going to add in this first. Let's see, where's a good spot? I think right here, I guess, would be the best spot. Be like the check-in offices as you're getting on. Look at all the people showing up right there. See that? I told you, if you build it, they will come. And now they have to race each other around the track. So that's going to help jump power. It should. Let's double check that really fast. There we go. Cool. And we can get back on track here. So I want to go ahead and take this. We'll go freeform. Make sure our snapping options are off. So people are going to want to obviously check out the track from many different angles and stuff like that. So what we need to do is obviously give them the ability to do so. So now, also, they're going to want to go all over the track. So we're going to go ahead, build some landings, stuff like that, come up over it, drop this back down. And then we'll go ahead and take this, you know, we can make it like an actual nature reserve and have trails and stuff. I don't want these trails to connect to that road, though, because then it gives people the ability to access these trails. Oh, I got to fix this, too. It gives them the ability to access these trails without paying for the park, and that pisses me off. So we're not going to give them that ability. Won't touch the roads. Let's go ahead and fix this. Get rid of that kind of squared off effect here. Stretch that out. Make it look good. Yeah, there's a little bit of divot, but I'm sure we can figure out how to hide that a little bit later here. So let's get back over here to the trails. I don't want to take out the rock. If I take out a rock, I'll hear it from Jen, guaranteed. If she was here, she'd be like, why are you hurting the rocks? Why are you hurting the rocks? Need more rocks. I'm just kidding. I'm always in agreement with her. I'm always like messing around. Hey, more rocks, more rocks. Let's go ahead and put a bridge in. Get a new bridge going. I could split off of this trail at any time. And this trail will be nice and high up so people can kind of see right along the speedway here. No. You need to go right in between there, just like that. Yes, it fit. Oh, that worked out. Ooh, that's a little weird looking. Let's see here. It gets a little steep there. That is a steep little climb. How? I guess it's not too steep. That's steep. And then it goes back to that. Damn it. Alright. Because it's not as steep there. I mean, it's still steep. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that just stops there. And we don't have that trail. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's just going to stop like that, and we don't have that trail. So, this one, though. I'm wondering if I can, like, take the trail through the divot there and make it look better. Like that. Now, I want to take one across the river here. That was rounded a second ago. What in the fuck? There we go. All right. Now... Yeah, perfect. Okay. So now, the reason I did choose this, like I said, I chose this one on purpose, is because of some of these assets I got. This campfire site here. Like, these look kind of cool. They fit in this, so you can use this. We'll just kind of plant them randomly. Couple there and there. Then we'll go to these tents. And we'll do a few, we'll do all the tents. So like we'll just kind of toss them around and give them some cool spots, I guess. And then the bigger tent. Sleeping right next to the track, so as you're trying to sleep, just right past your head. I don't know what to put any more over there. We do need probably one of these here. We'll throw one there. Now I want to put these in. I think these are great for this. I'll throw one in right there. I'll make sure it's not going to like... It looks like it's going to go through the wall right there, so I don't really want to put it on the end. See that? You can kind of see, like, right, I think right here, but let's take a look. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay. So I did it earlier, and it was like, it sent the corner of that through the wall. Marvy, welcome, welcome. Yes, doing a racetrack. As you can see, I figured out how to trick the cars to get on it. And I'm just kind of like now, just kind of taking things around and, yeah, just having some fun with it. We'll throw one up here, obviously. That's a good spot for it. There, and... yeah, I think that should work out. Now I want to actually throw in a couple of these, the lookout towers. These are absolutely perfect. I mean, you would expect race officials to be sitting high up in towers so they could watch the races, things like that. So that's why we want to add them in. And we'll get one more here by the front. Then, I don't really want to add in a whole lot more here. I know you could do so much with this, being that it's a nature reserve. But, we will add in some bathrooms. Actually, no, I don't want to use that bathroom. I want to use these, though. Right up here. I think this is a good spot because it's got the overhead look. So, we'll throw a few of these in here. A couple in along here, too. But I like using this bathroom from the Railroads of Japan. Where is it at? Right there. RJ Public Restrooms. They just look way cool. And, I mean, this is, you know, supposed to be like an area that's a campground or whatever. But since this is a racetrack, we're going to use these bathrooms. Even though people are camping and all that, but still. So there. We'll throw one in over here, up by the front. The ROJ bathroom, I think as far as that goes, for you having to use them in certain areas, that's probably my favorite one to use for stuff like that. Let's go ahead and throw one across the way here as well. Okay. Oh, you need power, you need power. You should be able to get power from... Okay, you need power so we can... Oh, I know. I got a good idea. Go back to the parks here. We will grab our mini parks, and we'll just grab a tiny park and throw it in right there. That should hopefully jump the power. Let's double check that. Bam! Good idea. Okay, so we got a mini park that jumped the power across right there. That'll take care of that problem now. Super sweet, super sweet. I just want to see something here. Okay, entertainment value is perfectly good. We just need to get visitors now. I do want to increase the stars, get more visitors. You'll see this road just starts getting super busy with visitors really soon here, so. Alright, now that we've got our pit road, we've got our way of tricking everybody onto pit road. We've got our park set up so that people will be actually walking around looking like they're watching the races. We want this to look like an area that is the races. People are going to be there. There's going to be parking lots, things of that matter. So we need to go ahead and add in a couple of things. First of all, I want to start off with The unique buildings. Let's go up to... Here it is, Africa in miniature. The conference center looks super good. It fits in up here. I want to get it kind of close to that road, but not too close. Just enough, right there. So it gives it this little bit of a hillside here. It's like as you drive in, I want the hills to kind of guide you in right there. And we'll fix this again in a second. We'll just kind of adjust this out. I don't know what's going on back here, why it exactly did that. But that's okay with me, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Then on this side, let's see here. We're going to add in a couple of short roads. Oh, I forgot to turn on my snap options. Oh, welcome. Happy Easter. Thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn our... Like I said, I want this to kind of be its own self-contained little area and everything like that, so... There we go. Next, now that we've got our conference center, let's actually really quickly, before it bugs me, it's just going to bug me if I don't take care of it. I'm going to go ahead and bring the land, smooth the land out, make it look really good through here. Let's turn the strength up slightly. Gotta do this just right. Actually, let's go ahead and level this out a little bit more. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that turned out freaking awesome. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I had in mind right there. I was even thinking about adding in a couple of trees. Do some oaks down the side here. Some pines. A couple of smaller ones. I don't really want to put too much on that side. Like I said, it's kind of, you're coming up. Got all the trees there. We'll have to put some more trees out in this for sure. Let's go ahead and do this. Like we did over there a few minutes ago. Just kind of get some trees out there. A little bit of the oaks. There we go. There we go. Now it's looking good. It's starting to look good. Okay. Now, back to the unique buildings. There's another building I want to snag out of here. That is, again, this is from not the Railroads of Japan, but the other one, the Modern Japan. And that is the small office building. I just want to use that right here across from the conference center. Again, just something else. It's kind of like just, to me it fits. It just looks good. I like it. I like it. So we're going to put that in there. Then I'm going to use like the regular zoning tools, put businesses in, stuff like that. Oh yeah, this is looking like a good place. Trust me, this is a great place to visit, and especially if you're into racing. Like, I love it. The fact that I could just trick people onto this racetrack is so awesome. Alright, so now we do want to add in some actual parking lots. Put that one in there, and then we're going to grab this right there. Gotta have plenty of parking. Plenty of parking. At the same time, We don't want to overdo it with the parking. Maybe I could throw one more here. Nope, pit road's in the way. So we don't want to overdo it on parking, but I think that we are right where we should be with that. I don't want to add any more then. I mean, it is a raceway. There's going to be a bazillion people there, but we don't have to have a bazillion parking spots. So we've got that. We're going to do one more. Oh. I need to steal something from over here. There it is. This little bad boy right here, this bad mamma jamma. We're going to take this, the weather radar, because why would you not want a weather radar at your racetrack, right? So we're going to take the weather radar from that side of the city. We're going to move it over here, because for some reason, you're only allowed one weather radar. Like, you only have one. So we're going to bring our weather radar in, and I think... Man, I really wish I could put it there, but... Right there looks good. That'll work out. Put our weather radar in right there. Now that I took that, I'm not going to remember in the future if I don't do it now. I just got to go back over here really fast and make up for stealing that by turning that into office space. Okay. Now, let's go to our businesses. We're going to add businesses in to these other areas. Again, another way to bring people into the area here, the zoning. Not along there. I'm going to leave that the way it is, just open. I just want businesses there. Let's pause this for just a moment. Think here. I want to do this. I'm just interested to see. I didn't try this out in my test build, but I'm interested to see what the wall-to-wall zoning would look like on this. So let's fix this really quick. Westwood Speedway. There is something I think... You know what? If you're there to enjoy yourself, why would you not want to have recreational use? If you're a driver, though, if I could make that a thing, drivers aren't allowed to have recreational use. You can't drive and smoke. Park maintenance boost. Let's give it that. Oops. Free Wi-Fi. Don't need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about that. Boost connections, I guess. I should bring a bus out there. Oh, yes, actually. I did not do that last time. I think a bus... This is the small one, right? Yeah, this is the... Or is it this one? This one! There's the small one. Yep, I'm doing it. I want a bus. I want buses to come out here. And this way I can do this. Check this out. This is like the cool, like what I'm thinking of by putting this out here. I did not do this in my test build. It's like I'm thinking of this right now. But this gives me the ability to go, stop that. Create a new line from there. Add a stop. Complete line. Let's go to this one. Man, there's already so many coming out of there. We'll grab a spot there. No, I didn't want to move. I want a new one. Create a new line. Thank you. Thank you. Add a stop. Oops. Ah, shit. I screwed that one up, didn't I? Okay. Now that I frickin' messed that up, create new line. Add stop. Complete line. Now we will grab a line here. Create new line. Add stop. Complete line. And I think we will grab one more bus stop. This one. Create a new line. Add stop. Where'd that go? There it is. Alright. So now we've got a couple of bus lines headed up there now to get people there. Nami, what are you doing? If you take a look at my corner of my screen, there's my little girl, Nom Noms. This is Nami. She's my Chihuahua and Rat Terrier mix. And I have her brother also. Alright. Stop. Oh, now she's pulling on all my cords. Here you go. And it's that time of the year where she's shedding like crazy. It's freaking wonderful. Just shed, shed, shed. White hair everywhere. And white dogs, I swear that I will never change my mind on this one. White dogs, or dogs with a lot of white hair, shed far more than dogs with dark fur. Like, yeah. Now, it doesn't always hold true for German Shepherds. They're a whole different thing when it comes to dog hair. German Shepherds are, you can like comb a German Shepherd one day and create a whole new German Shepherd off of that. So, thank you, David. She's like, I've had her 6 years now, a little over 6 years, almost 7. And she is just one of my absolute loves in my life. So, all right, we've got our bus station, we've got our parking, we've got buildings, offices. Oh, now, one final thing to make this complete and wonderful. We're going to add in some hostels, because hostels work pretty much anywhere. So we'll go ahead, we're going to add one hostel here. Actually, no, what? Here. Then a couple more just in random spots. I think 3 is good. And 1 right there. Yeah, you know what? I don't like that one. Do not like that one. At all. Doesn't fit with anything. Okay, let's hit play. Let the game do its thing. And we can start seeing, because we do have a need for business, so they're going to start popping up here. No frickin' problem. Look at that. Already growing. Let's go ahead and speed things up. Let that start going. Oh, water, water, water. Just make sure we got that going out there. We're good. I don't think it has to have water for any of the camping stuff, so we should be good there. But look at how many cars are on the freaking speedway. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. Like he's racing with a trailer. Yes! Oh, man, it is so cool. I love it. Oh, that person just cheated. Did you see that? They totally cheated. We got a slow person there. What the heck? They were walking on the speedway? What the hell? Oh, man, that is so awesome. It is totally working out. It is working good. And again, you want to get them on there, you got to get that trick going. And that's the only way. It's all about one-way roads, using the one-way roads and just giving them one way on and one way off. This person's going to cheat right now. You see that? Boom. So there is a spot that people can cheat and get off of there without having to go around the track, apparently. But it's just that one spot, so... Otherwise, I am extremely happy with the way this turned out. I just wish there was cars that you could keep trapped on there so they would just go the whole route, like go across the regular front there instead of going through pit road. Awesome. And look how many people are here. It's just super busy. Just like I wanted it to be. Just super busy. People all over the place. People using the track. Sour gummy bears sitting over to my side tempting me. I do love a good gummy bear. Thanks, Valley. Appreciate that. I wish that wasn't sitting so high, but okay. Maybe I can do this. Much better. There we go. And of course, we got people coming out here, checking this little spot out. Perfect, perfect. Climbing the tower. Gotta watch the race from the tower. Oh, man. I'm so glad this turned out well. And look at... Oh, shit. Pause. This is why I built... the fire over here, or the helicopter pad over there, but it's so far away. I honestly think it's probably a better idea to put a fire station in. We'll use a fire safety center because it's small and can fit just about anywhere. I guess right here, I don't really want to put them there because then you're forcing them to go in a circle. No, you know what? I'm going to put them there. Let's delete that business. That's where they're going to go. I don't want to force the fire department to have to, like, go through the racetrack to get to a fire over here. So, we'll, yeah, we'll put it there. It should give us a couple of fire trucks. What the heck? And all the buses are turning. Oh, fire! Turn around! Thank goodness I put that helicopter place in. Now, oh, I did build the wall-to-wall businesses. That's right. I wanted to see how it looked over here. It's okay, I guess. Not quite what I was imagining, though, with this. But I wanted the Speedway to have, like, you know, a busy look. People are there, they're doing their thing, there's parking all over the place, stuff like that. So the racetrack is fire. Sure is. Sure is. Man, those gummy bears are too damn good. You know, you think the best gummy bears you would ever find would be like some name brand, whatever, right? Generic, $1.50 a bag, sour gummy bears. Better than a ton of brands I could think off the, like, way better than Haribo. Way better than Haribo, that's for sure. All right. Well, let's see here. We accomplished a pretty decent amount today. I think we did. It's a 2-hour run today. About 2 hours, but we built a racetrack that is extremely freaking busy. Extremely busy. This area is just going to be super busy for a long time now. Built this little highway down here to give us access to a couple of different spots, to give access over here to the racetrack and back over to that side of the city. Man, that side of the city is growing so large. Look at that. Oh my God. Let's slow this back down. This city is looking good, guys. It is looking freaking amazing. Look at this. Holy crap. Looking at it from this perspective just totally changes the way everything is with the city. Like, I've been over on that side of the city so much. To look at it from this side now and see those really tall buildings, the planes, the boats, the cars, everything moving around. I mean, this is awesome. So, I believe that is a red light right there. Let's fix this. That's hurting traffic, having a red light right there. Take that out. But yeah, that is so cool. This spot, like I said, only thing I really want to do right here in this area is our little forestry zone, right off the freeway there. I want to leave it just like this through here. I mean, we will build off to the left and right, but I want to leave this area looking just like this, all the rocks and trees. Yeah, the inverted one, it's working. I got to get that traffic to move again. Those stoplights are kind of hurting things, but once that traffic starts moving again through there, this actually should work out really well. I mean, you've got access over there to the other highway and stuff like that, so people are, you know, making the right choice through here, I hope, as far as where they got to drive. The one thing that's slowing him down, like, you see how he stopped right there, is because it's stopping for the fact that he's coming onto a road. But I wanted that, like, I don't know, can I do that with the highways? They do have split lane, asymmetrical 3-lane. Kind of hoping that, right, do that. Yeah, there we go, just straight through. There you go. Don't stop. Oh, there's a road, I gotta stop or whatever. Like, nope, there we go. Perfect. I didn't even think about that before. Excellent. All right, guys, we put 2 hours in today, and that was a 2 hours well spent. We've got this inverted on-off ramp going on right here. This is actually holding up really. Now that the traffic's cleared up too, it's looking really good. We've got our little forestry station there. Just all looking really nice on this side. I might even add in some, like, camping area over here or something, maybe by the river in the future. It'll look really cool. Then the build that I really wanted to get on today and just really wanted to do, this racetrack. Look how busy it is getting over here. We've got this giant conference center. We've got all the little businesses, a bunch of parking, some office buildings and such to kind of make this up, make it look good. We've got our water tower, of course, our pit row, using our parking lots and such for that. A good use for them. One of our, I forget what it was. It's Japan, though. Modern Japan. There we go. Office buildings right there to look like our main observation deck for our raceway. Then, of course, we used our nature reserve for our trails through here to make this a usable area so people would be coming here and everything. That helped out a lot. Really looks good on the track here, especially with the lookout points and everything, the tall towers and such. Then, of course, the mothership looks just, I mean, I wish I could do a lot more with it and do like a few more around it, but it does look really good in the center of the track. It's almost like the track officials have a spot here, right here in the center, to just kind of look over everything and stuff like that. So it does help bring people, again, something to help bring people to the area and stuff like that. So guys, this is looking great. I love this build. This was so much fun to do today. I'm glad y'all stuck with me. It's pronounced Spooey. All right, Spooey. Our Spooey over there, our inverted Spooey. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was something that I've been wanting to do for a little bit now. I'm so glad I got to do it today. It took 2 hours to make this build, but I think it was 2 hours well spent. And, yeah. So next week, we will not be back in Westwood. Next week, we will be back in Fuchsia. So look forward to that. And I look forward to seeing all you guys then. And until then, stay safe and happy Easter. And, crap, where's the button? There's the button. Wow, that's the fastest I have ever found this damn button. So guys, see you later. Take it easy. And